Welcome, Valkyrie fans. Well, this one was disappointing. Appreciate it if you can hit the subscribe button. Trying to reach 500 before the end of the season. So, we'll see. This was just a disappointing game. I was, in my second half evaluation, I was counting on getting this one. And, we were close, but we just didn't have enough. I mean, that's what it boils down to. We just didn't have enough. They shot 45% as a team. We shot 39. So, those just a couple of extra hoops here and there, and we get a different story. We got it down to, the third quarter hurt us because it was neck and neck the whole game. And then, within a few points, 6 points, 4 points, whatever. And then there were a couple calls that went against us and these things that just went in Vegas's things went their way in the third quarter. And, that's where they built the lead. They outscored us by 2 points in the first, 3 points in the second. So they were up 5 at halftime. And then they added to that and they outscored us by 5 again. So that put that 10-point lead up. So then we were battling back from that 10-point lead and we got it to 2. It was 2 or 3. But it was like for an instant. And then it just went away again. We just missed opportunities. Just complete missed opportunities. And, Vegas started shooting bad, and that's when we should have caught them, and we just couldn't. Oh, this team's going to break my heart. I know it. Just one of those things. I don't know. We have LA coming in next, and LA is playing really well. And now Vegas is up a game on us. We're still in 8th spot, but if we lose to LA, then they're going to overtake us in 8th spot. I mean, we have some winnable games coming up, and I haven't looked at the Sparks and Vegas's upcoming schedule for the next week. So, I'm hoping that's where we catch them, but I don't know. We just don't seem to have enough to... I was hoping we could make the playoffs, and we still might, but we just seem to be missing a piece or two. And, and it's exciting to watch, and they're in it almost every game, and they fight like crazy. But when we really need a hoop, we did get some in the past couple games. That's what gave us those 3 wins. But like when we get a lead, like we had gotten a lead on them and we just couldn't put our foot down and let them, not that you let them back in. They're the aces, but we could have just put our foot down and just miss shots. Turnovers weren't really a problem. We had 13. It wasn't terrible. We just needed a little bit more from a couple of more players. And just couldn't get it. Anyway, Salon had 13 points. She ended up fouling out of the game in the last minute. That was sad to see. She had a steal, a turnover, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. She was 4 for 11 from the floor, but she didn't hit any of her threes. Not that she took a lot, but she was 5 for 5 from the line. Zandlosini had 7 points. We definitely needed more out of her. She was 1 for 6 from 3. And, if she had made just 2 more of those, it's a different story. But you can't count on that. Anyway, she had a steal, 2 turnovers, an assist, 3 rebounds. She was 2 for 8 overall. Fagbenley, she played pretty well. She definitely had a good couple of pick and roll drives to the basket and layups. But I still would love for her to be more aggressive. There was one play where she got the ball. I don't know if it was a rebound or whatever, and she had somebody like Dana Evans on her, and she didn't turn to look at the basket and just go strong to the hoop. She went. We ended up getting a 3 out of that, but it didn't hurt us. But she's got to just get more aggressive and go to the hoop, because then she gets fouled and she goes to the line. She didn't take 1 foul shot. She ended up having a steal, a turnover, We didn't have any blocks. They had 5. No block shots tonight. She had a turnover, an assist, and 5 rebounds. Veronica Burton, this was not one of her better games. She ended up having 3 turnovers, 6 points, 3 rebounds. She was 2 for 3 from 3. She made the most 3-point shots for us, but she was 2 for 6 overall. But she's been playing a lot, and it was good to give Carla more minutes in this one. And Carla was playing well. So, and her and Tiffany Hayes, Burton's been putting in a lot of minutes, so it was good not to, overextend her. So Tiffany Hayes had 14 points, 1 turnover, 1 assist. She had 9 rebounds. She was really hustling. She was 6 for 7 from the line and 4 for 10 overall. She missed the 2 threes she put up, though. Kate Martin, she ended up getting an assist. She had one of those really nice passes to Feg Benley for a layup. And then she took 1 shot. Repair only had 2 points in this game. It would have been nice for her to hit a couple of threes, but she only took 1. And she was 1 for 2 overall. Let's see. She wasn't in foul trouble or anything, and she only got 1 rebound. So we definitely needed more out of her. Carla Late had 11 points, 2 steals. She ended up having 4 turnovers, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds. She was 4 for 12 overall and 3 for 3 from the line. And she didn't make a 3-point shot, which we definitely could have used. Charles had 11 points. She had 2 steals, 4 rebounds. She was 2 for 2 from the line. She hit a 3, and she was 4 for 5 overall. But, you can't shoot 39% from the floor and expect to win. So basically this was the Wilson, Young, and Lloyd show. 27 points for Asia. She had 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 turnovers, 2 steals, and 2 blocks. Melissa Smith had 8 points. She had 9 rebounds. She also had a block, 2 steals, and a turnover. She shot 4 for 5. Jackie Young had 14 points, 5 steals, 4 turnovers, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. She shot 5 for 13. She wasn't hitting her threes, which helped us because she can really kill you on the threes, but she was getting those little mid-range shots. But she was 1 for 7 from 3. Chelsea Gray had 8 points. She ended up getting 8 rebounds, 3 assists, and she had a turnover. Jewel Lloyd had 14 points. She was 3 for 7 from 3 and 5 for 10 overall. She's definitely been shooting better for the Aces, which is what they traded for her for. So she's starting to come through for them. Dana Evans had 4 points. She was 1 for 5 and then had 2 shots from the foul line. She had 2 turnovers and an assist. Leah Nye didn't score. She was 0 for 5, 0 for 4 from 3. Gustafson didn't score, and Stokes didn't score. So that was it for the Aces. The Aces are now 16 and 14, and we have dropped to 14 and 15. And the Aces get the win, 78-72. So let's hope we can bounce back. And, we need the win against the Sparks. We're going to need that win. And then if we can get, I think we have the Mystics, Chicago, Atlanta. Atlanta will be a tough game. And then 2 games with Phoenix. So let's hope that the Phoenix team that doesn't shoot well from 3 shows up, and we might be able to beat them. We were real close when they were at Valhalla the last time. So, it's gonna be fun going down the stretch. I have a feeling I'm gonna get my heart broken again, but that's why we're fans. That's what makes it fun. So, okay, that's it for this one. We'll see you next time.